This is Paul. Yeah. It is 2:43. I just got up here. Yeah. It's Thursday, November 14th. Yeah. And it's probably going to rain tomorrow. Yeah. It might not be that important to you, but I think that I should get some new shoes. And since I've been obligated to do most of my purchases at the clothing bank, yeah, it's getting to be winter time. Now, this morning I talked about the order for protection on August 12th of 2011. Yes. Obviously, reissuing a temporary protection order on July 22nd of 2011 was unnecessary. Yeah. You weren't going to attempt to serve me. No. No. And for those that are concerned about the truth of what I'm telling you, they have what's known as the RCWs of the state of Washington. Yes. The revised code of the state of Washington. For every judge in the state right now that wants to look at the actual laws, yes, even though I have 100 gigabytes of emails and documentation and all kinds of proof of what I'm saying, yes, it seems that the judges they think that I'm wrong. Right. See, there's this idea, right, that you're a judge and you do know what you're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. Now, let's look at the compensation of what's known as public officers, Article number 30. Yes, that'll be triple X right there. For those in the family. Section 1, the authorization of compensation increase during the term. Yeah. The compensation of all elective and appointed state, county, and municipal officers. Yes. Who do not fix their own compensation, including judges of courts of record and the justice courts, may be increased during the terms of office to the end that such officers and judges shall each severally, yes, receive compensation for their services in accordance with the law in effect at the time the services are being rendered. Now, could you get me every compensation increase during your individual terms? Yeah. Where you, the state, county, and municipal officers, yes, both those that are elected and appointed, yes, decided that you would increase the compensation during their term of office, yes, to the end that such officers and judges shall each severally, yes, receive compensation. Now, let's say that on August 12th you issued a 1 year order for protection. Yes. Every time you have a court hearing, yeah, somebody gets paid to be there. This morning I talked about the psychological manipulation of children. Yes. In that they get to find out that one of their parents is in court again. Now we're going to talk about the fraud. Yes. The waste. The abuse. Yeah. The mismanagement right now. And the compensation of every elected and appointed officer in each city. Yes. County. Tribal government. State. Yes. And the federal government of the United States. Now, it's bad enough that my sons had to hear that I was going to court. Oh. Without any actual need to do that. Yes. See, the law says that once you motion the court and the court issued an order for protection on August 12th of 2011, yes, that permanent protection order, yes, could be reissued at any time within 90 days before it expiring. All you had to do was serve the respondent, yes, that you wanted it to be reissued. Now, this motion hearing to reissue a temporary protection order, yes, you actually can't do that. No. You can reissue the permanent protection order, yes, But you only get an ex parte temporary protection order because of the first accusation
Yes.
of domestic violence or child abuse. After that, you can motion the court to modify.
Yes.
You can have it reissued.
Yes.
And it was within 90 days. Thank you.
Yes.
See,
Right now.
it was within 90 days. The problem was I was on trial.
Yes.
The individual that had the actual right to reissue the permanent protection order
Yes.
would have been Judge Porter, the individual that was hearing the court case. Commissioner Baisden did not have the authority of law to reissue it.
Yes.
Because I was being tried for the false accusation of violating the restraint provisions of the fraudulent protection order.
Yep.
Now, every time you have an unnecessary court hearing, it costs the taxpayers X number of thousands of dollars. Now, when I go through here,
Yes.
when you petition for the renewal of the order for protection, motion hearing, temporary protection order, June 15th of 2012.
Yes.
You do not get an ex parte petition for renewal of order.
No.
You can see that the individual that motioned the court, the petitioner,
Yes.
thought that she could have another ex parte temporary protection order.
Right.
But she could only have one of those. Oh. Now, when reissuing it,
Yes.
I was served with approximately 14 hours notice before the minute order right now. Without Commissioner Baisden having the authority to reissue it, because I was on trial for the false accusation of violating the protection order that was issued on August 12th of 2011. Now, we had another motion hearing. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
On June 15th,
Yes.
reissuing a temporary protection order.
Yes.
The problem is, Commissioner Kniebs reissued the permanent protection order
Yes.
while I was on trial.
Yes.
An absolutely unnecessary court hearing. Because I was being tried for the false accusation of violating the permanent protection order that was issued in 2011. Now, declaration of Pastor Greg Miller.
Yes.
Petition to motion to modify order for protection.
Yes.
Order modifying terms of protection order.
Yes.
Reissuing temporary protection order.
Yes.
Absolutely unnecessary. The petitioner
Get motion right now.
the court to modify any of the terms of the actual protection order anytime during the year of its being issued.
Yes.
As long as the petitioner gives notice to the respondent
Yes.
of the want to modify the terms of the protection order.